We live?
Yeah, we live.
Hey y'all. I can't see you. I got my phone situation. Hey everybody. It is Wednesday. It's Wednesday? Yeah. It's Wednesday. Come on in. Let's get some shout outs going. Let's get ready to turn up today. It was a very, very, very interesting day at the courts. Good evening, Sylvia Maz. Hey, Miss Green Eyes, always on time, 8 o'clock every night. Unlike us.
If it ain't me, if it
Good
ain't
evening,
me,
everybody.
buddy. Look, if it ain't me, it's Felicia. If it ain't Felicia, it's Sylvia.
That's right. You know what it is. You know what it is. Good evening. Good evening. We are here. I'm super excited, Sylvia. I can't wait to start talking about Tall Glass.
Ooh,
Were
child.
you here? Were you watching today? I saw there was a lot of people watching. Guys, do we have a
Ooh,
lot to
child.
talk about?
Ooh, child.
Okay. And it was some moments. Hey, Lady Coltrane. There was some moments. I was like, "Ooh, I can't wait to talk to Sylvia." Oh, what they talking about? What's going on there? So yes, go let us off. Let us off. We ready. We ready. Come on, y'all. Keep on. Some more shout outs. Hey, Miss HLS. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Teresa. Okay. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Blessed. Yes, Marion Caballero. Marlon. Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm on this phone. Y'all gotta help me. Kim Linville. Hey, everybody. What's partner name? Marlon Caballero.
Marlon, leave me alone.
Why Marlon being a stalker?
Marlon's actually, where are you?
Gwen Brownlee. He want us to come. He ready for the unveiling. You ready for the unveiling? Go unveil us. Producer, we are ready for the unveiling. The unveiling. Look, wait. I'm looking at my background. What is going on? Y'all.
You got a lot going on over there.
My phone, I'm on the phone today because I can't figure out how to get my computer's not acting right. So please forgive me. It was my fault. I'm taking that L today for being late. I ain't gonna put it on just Sylvia. When I'm late, I'm late. I'm gonna say I'm late. Okay? That was me, y'all. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being diligent. We got a lot of people in the building today. Demetria, good evening, everyone. You here for it. Felicia Fee, you here for it. Queen E, you're here for it. It's crazy in the court today. You're here for it, Elnora. Okay? Because was it not? I mean, like Adrienne Love was kind of on fire with the objections today.
The
I was like, girl.
the judge was on fire with the sustains.
I'm like, ooh. I mean, like they was not trying to let Steele get his man. I said, man. But you know what? Steele just calm. He just kept his
Wait,
composure.
wait. How in the world she get to start interviewing the guy again, examining the guy again? And when Steele tried to do it, he said, "Wait till your turn."
Girl,
What?
make it make sense. Listen, we're not saying that we're attorneys. We're not judges. We just want to understand how the rules work because this game somehow it's like the people that be playing Monopoly and I get accused of this. You know, you be trying to change up the rules and make new stuff. What are we doing in the Fulton County Courthouse? Judge Glanville. I'm just saying. It just seems a little. Anyway, y'all. Okay. Man, Trontavious, man. Oh my God. What shall we say? Sylvia. Okay. If you were to sum up, you were to pick one word to describe today, what would you say?
A hot mess.
Wow.
No,
Okay.
one word. Hold
One word. Okay, no, what? A
on.
phrase is good. A phrase is good.
I was gonna think of a one word. Crazy.
It was crazy. If I were to sum up today, I'm gonna have to do a whole headline. Like pretty much, Seal was like, I don't care if my client has to be looked upon as a fraud, as long as he ain't going to jail. That was the overall. I don't care if people thought he was that we talk about that he thought he was gay, that his pants was too tight, that he was saying lyrics that weren't his. I don't care. As long as he ain't going to jail, that's the point.
Oh my God, it was crazy.
He was laying it all on the line. And you would have thought, it's funny because anybody that's not really paying attention, if they don't know who all the characters are, right? They may have thought like, yo, this Attorney Steele, he like making Thug look bad out here in these streets, you know? So, but he was really establishing that Thug, all of the stuff you've read about, all of the stuff that you listen to in his songs, it's all entertainment. He is really a fashion guy and a trendsetter. And Trontavious Tick is the one doing all the crimes.
And Tick was mad at him. He didn't want to do all that.
Yeah. Tick was mad and he was jealous. And, you know, he even cited sometimes where Thug said some stuff in a song. And he was like, yo, that's my life you talking about in the song. You know, did y'all get that? Did y'all get, like, what was y'all's perception? If y'all were to sum up today's, because it finally, I feel like the case is finally taking a curve. It's finally starting to get worth watching, us investing every day in. Guys, give me your headline for today's case. We need to know. Because I was sitting there like, yo, okay, so let's start. We got some clips. Everybody that's here, let's
not play that music too, because we got ding with that music.
Girl, that wasn't us. That was
I know. It was a court. I know. I was like,
we fixed it. We fixed it. So we should be good to go now. But the highlight for today, just to sum it up for all of y'all. Okay, if y'all were there, tell me if you weren't there. I want to know who was not there, who don't know what's going on right now, because that'll help us to determine how much we got to explain. All right. So if you were not there today and you are completely clueless right now, let us know and we're going to give you the whole backdrop. I did like today. Thank you, love. Right. I mean, they was really, you know, they were really going on. He was good to me. He was good to me. Okay. He was good.
Who was good? Tick or
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who was good? Was it Steele? Was it Tick? I mean, I just feel like Steele to continue to deal with this woman's objections.
Love was good.
Love had Trontavious on the stand for 40 days and nights. And Steele has had collectively about 3 hours, right? She had him like Jesus in the wilderness. She got him like Tick like Jesus in the wilderness. She got him 40 days and 40 nights in there. And then Steele was like 3 hours and she objected half of the time.
And he said he was so calm. Oh my God, he was so calm.
I know. I said I think that's what you gotta be, because you gotta be able to be calm and you gotta be able to redirect. Because how with the objecting, how do you even freaking get your thoughts out?
Well, you heard Tick? He's like, wait a minute, with these objections, I don't remember. I don't remember the question.
And you know, the poor thing, I mean, he barely holding on. He already said math is not as good as his best subject. You know, he still got to get his GED completed. So he holding on as best as he can. He being dehydrated up there. Thank God the judge gave him a 10-minute break. Well, he had a 10-minute break today plus lunch, or 10-minute break. Well, I still feel like they having him on there too long. I feel like the judge he's just keeping him on there too long. Well, and it looks like
Mel says she's lost. She's lost. So
okay, Mel. Okay, Sylvia, you want to sum it up for the folks who were not sitting in the courtroom today paying attention. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I can get on the other.
It's very hard for me to sum this up because there was a lot going on today. Well, Tick is on his 4th day of being on the witness stand. Mm-hmm. This is his 2nd day on being on the stand with Mr. Steele. He got on the stand and he was trying to Mr. Steele was trying to cross-examine him, but every time a question went out, there was an objection. There was a couple of, when he first got out the gate, there was a bench conference because she saw something in the picture she didn't agree on. Bench conference started, and that's when the objection started. It was more objection than it was testimony. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. Like, I think that, I mean, I feel like she knows that her situation is falling apart, so she's just trying to stop Steele from basically stealing the show, from basically, undermining everything. Her whole case, and can I get on this? Can I get on the computer? Reboot my computer. Her whole case is predicated on being able to prove that, first of all, Young Thug is a leader of a gang. That one, first of all, she's trying to establish that he isn't a gang. Well, he wasn't a gang. I think everybody agreed that, the Tick proved and said that they were all in a gang, YSL, but that at one point there became a departure. And even during the time of him being in a gang,
but you got to know, a gang is not guilty to being in a gang.
Right.
So that's the criminal activity that further enoughs the criminal activity of the gang. That is it. Now, if just because Jeffrey is part of the gang does not mean that he was doing the illegal activities of that particular gang. So that's what we're at. But go ahead.
Right. So what Steele is Thug's attorney, right? He's the gentleman that was standing and talking today. And his role is to say, okay, yeah, he was in a gang. However, he wasn't the one that was committing all the crimes. It was you, Tick, right? Remember that time that you were mad at him because he said in the song that you robbed some girl?
Some women.
Okay. And remember that time you were mad because you thought he was talking about your life and putting your life on the song and trying to have an image that wasn't his own. Isn't it true that when you first met him 7 years ago, that like he was the skinny kid that everybody on the block called Little Jeff because his dad was Big Jeff? Yeah, right. And isn't it true that like he used to wear like tight jeans and everybody was like, yo, you gay? Like that's what he's trying to do is unravel this image that somehow this guy is some, hard-nosed gangbanger, that he was leading this criminal enterprise and basically saying, no, he really isn't. That was just on record. See, in reality, he was talking about Tick's life. Tick's the one that was in the gangs and doing the crime. And I like fashion. He talked about his fashion line, right? The spider. He showed his fashion, the purple suit that he had on in that shot.
And there's also showed that he wore other colors, not just red.
That's right.
He was wearing all kinds of colors, blues, mostly blue. And blue's supposed to be the opposite. Remember, you're not supposed to wear blue.
So, like, if you
right,
and again, going back to that first week when we had to hear that gang specialist, right, talk about what are the gang signs and what are the gang things and the colors. If he was in a gang at the time that you're talking about involving, the head of this gang, would he be wearing purple? Would he be wearing pink? Would he be wearing dresses? Mm-hmm. Would he be wearing blue? So this is what Steele is doing. He's undermining this whole idea that there was a criminal, that the Thug, there might have been a criminal enterprise, but it's certainly, here's a picture, thank you, producer, of Thug wearing a dress, right? And that picture was presented in the courts today. There are pictures of Thug wearing pink. And there have been discussions in the industry among hip hop fans that Thug is gay. So Steele is like, I don't give a crap if people think you gay, as long as you don't go to jail, right? We're going to push forth the narrative that you are a trendsetter. We're going to push forth the narrative that you are really just some skinny kid from the neighborhood who is rapping about other people's gang life, and it's really not him.
And the other part was when he brought a picture of Nut. Remember, Nut is the person that that ended up being killed, and they were saying that Jeffrey was responsible for him being killed because they put a hit basically on him. They showed that their relationship, how close he was, because Nut was calling him his little bro. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing is, she refused to let those other pictures. There was more pictures that she didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
There was more pictures and she did not want those pictures in there because it would solidify that he had no reason to have Nut killed.
Right. I missed that part. I was so busy. Like, yo, at one point I was like, oh my God, we got to get that clip. We got to, because yeah, so that happened. So that was, I remember them showing the image, and the image you're saying was this guy Nut who was killed.
Yeah.
And the prosecution was trying to say that Thug ordered the hit on him.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the basis of that? Was there, because I hadn't heard any testimony about that prior. Was there some testimony?
Yeah, there was testimonies. There was testimony, not that he actually did it, but that Nut was killed, and they haven't laid the foundation why. But I guess it was more of a gang rivalry type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to show that this individual and Jeffrey were close, and they were close enough for him to call him his brother.
Right.
And then they also showed about the car and the renting cars and using his cars. That, remember how when Tick, they Steele asked Tick do what is the process of using Jeffrey's car, right? He said he would just go inside the drawer and there was a bunch of keys. He'll pick up the keys and take the car and go.
Right.
It was a big deal. Everybody was doing that. Everybody was taking his car keys and just riding around in his car. And then he asked him what type of car it was. Now, come on now. Those type of cars, you let anybody just get in your car and just drive it?
Right.
No.
So you're saying that he was establishing that these people had a positive relationship with him? Because I missed this part.
Yes,
okay.
Positive relationship. And because remember, the crime they saying in the affidavit, in the indictment, it says that he rented the car for the hit on Nut. So they trying to say, hey, he rent the cars for everybody because half of them don't even have a credit card to use the car. They don't have any way of any kind of money. Now, he did mention that Jeff did not give anybody money. He might let him do this. He might let him stay at the house, may feed him and all that. But as far as what was that?
That was my background. Sorry. As far as giving out whole cold hard cash, what they were establishing the day before was that he was willing to put people on. Like, you could do some work. You want to do some this. You wanted to carry some bags. You want to help with this. Like, it was an exchange. It wasn't like, I'm just going to put you on because God knows, I mean, you feed in the streets like that, you're going to run out of money eventually. So he was basically trying to establish that he was putting people on. Tick even said Jeffrey didn't even know that he took the car at certain times.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, let me ask you, because I missed this part. The car in question, was it Jeffrey's car that was involved in the?
No, it was a rental car.
Okay, so they basically was saying, no, Jeffrey had mad cars and he was allowing people to use them.
Mm-hmm.
So why would he need to rent a car?
Exactly.
Was that the thinking?
It was more of like, he was friendly. Yeah, that part. But he also showed that he was renting cars for friends because they couldn't afford, they couldn't do it. They didn't have the license, or they may not have a credit card. They may not have, things that he was afforded to be able to do for them. So he did it for them, not because he's the leader of the gang, but it's because he was established and had the access to so much stuff.
Right.
It was no big deal for him to do. It wasn't like he specified, I'm going to let you rent this car, so go get a hit on this person.
Right. Right. Lady Coltrane says, seems like he was establishing that he was trusting and wanted to help those close to him, showed him a better way of life. And I think that that's exactly what Steele was doing yesterday as well. Basically trying to say, listen, Tick, didn't he try to put you on? He tried to get you to come on tour and help out with bags and help out with this, but you wanted that fast money. So, and then even Tick said, yeah, I wasn't trying to do none of that.
And what about when he tried to talk about the snitching and the rat thing?
Oh my God. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Defining snitching. Yo, Tick was crazy funny yesterday. I don't know. We had a clip from there, but I want to play a clip from today. You got snitching, but didn't we show snitching the other day? Let's play a clip from today.
Snitch, you didn't show it. Yesterday's snitch, you didn't show it. I mean, today's snitch, you didn't.
Oh,
you
there was a snitching today too, because I know we had yesterday's clip snitching
today. Yes, he was.
Oh, I missed that
definition, and he was like, "Well, right. Well, she didn't say it was rat. She said a snitch."
I missed that one. No, the clip we have is when he was describing Jeffrey. You tell me what clip you about to show. You got one clip. Show the clip. What's the short one?
I got the snitching. I got two from the court today.
Yeah. The short one from today. Which one? I want you to show me the short one.
Life,
we got
as if he did.
An objection to what lyrics. Just that's this.
I understand this. It could be any. You ever get mad at Mr. Williams because he was taking credit for things that you know you did in his lyrics? I felt the way. I couldn't. I felt a certain type of way. I had a feeling about it.
So that was Tick talking about Steele was there cross-examining Tick about or getting his testimony about the songs, because previous to this they had shown the song Pushin' P, right? And they showed the video for Pushin' P, which is the reason why our stream got stopped today. But they showed the video for Pushin' P, and first thing Steele says is, "What's that symbol?" He's got Trontavious Tick on the stand, and he says, "Well, what's that symbol that Thug is doing in that video?" And he said, "That's a P. Is that a gang sign?" He's like, "No." So again, he's trying to show there's no gang stuff happening in this video. And then he starts to question him about the lyrics in the video, right? Because the prosecution's whole basis is to say that the lyrics in these songs, whether it be Pushin' P, whether it be Ooh, and some of the other Slatty and a few of the other songs that we're going to go over the course of the case, that they contain lyrics that are showing overt criminal activity. So Steele from the gate is like, let me explain to you, this is all entertainment. The lyrics that he's actually talking about is not his life. This is Tick's life, right, Tick? You would have won, and you were actually mad. You were feeling some kind of way about the lyrics that he was saying in his song.
And he also said that he lied on those lyrics about him because he wasn't doing all that. So that shows you right there that these lyrics are not actual instances of stuff that's happening. It's just expression, artistic expression of stuff. You know what I mean? It doesn't. It's really actuality. So Tick really basically said, "Hey, what he said about me in that song is not true."
Right. And he's talking about my life, one, and then he's saying stuff about me and name dropping me, and that's not true either. Mm-hmm. Like, all of this is a fabrication. So if there was anything we would take away from this case that Steele wants everyone to take away from this case today, the testimony, is that this is all imagery, this is all entertainment, this is branding. He spent a lot of time asking Tick about how how many social media followers Jeffrey has, and what was Jeffrey doing to brand himself on social media, the things that he was doing to make himself look a particular way on social media. So I think that was really what he was doing. How did the judge allow those lyrics in out of context? Really? You asking us? We don't understand the mind of Glanville. He allowing a whole lot. I mean, the whole purpose of the lyrics, the lyrics was to show the gang symbolism in the song. I think that Steele actually put that up. It wasn't the prosecution that put that up, right? That was Steele's presenting that, because he wanted to show that the hand sign in that video was a P. Pull up Pushin' P when you get a chance. Oh, wait, that's gonna mess us up too. We don't want to put that.
Don't put them in just a picture.
Oh yeah, just the picture. When you get a chance, producer, pull up Pushin' P, and oh God, that's gonna be hard. We have to have it cued. The part where he does a P. Yeah, and that's a hand sign. So he's like, this whole thing about him being in a gang. How come he ain't doing no blood gang sign? Why is he doing a P? A P doesn't even stand for anything. So yeah, so that was big highlights for me. The other part was it was a longer section, but do you have the piece where where he was talking about Jeffrey, the way he looked when he was wearing skinny pants? And yeah, that was how long?
That's 4 minutes.
All right, we got a long piece, guys, 4 minutes. And if you haven't seen any of the trial today, I think this is a big piece that you could just take the gist away from this, and we can chat about this and take your notes down, and we can talk about it afterwards. But we want to watch this piece. I think it really kind of sums up what is happening and what he was looking to establish today. While we give the producer a chance to pull that up, they ended early today at 1:00. You ready?
1:30.
1:30. They're coming back tomorrow, right?
Yeah, half a day and then off.
Half a day.
And off.
Okay. All right. You ready? The producer's so we're gonna let y'all
Do you remember Jeffrey wearing really tight pants before they were popular?
Yes.
And based upon Jeffrey's popularity growing and this fashion that he wore, did other people start wearing really tight pants?
Objection, compound speculation.
A sustained objection.
Did people follow Jeffrey's lead, if you know, to wear tight pants?
Objection, speculation.
Sustained.
Did people wear tight pants after
Objection.
Jeffrey?
General, overbroad, irrelevant.
I sustained the question.
Did you notice that after Jeffrey started wearing tight pants, other people in your neighborhood wore tight pants?
Yes, it became a trend.
Couldn't hear you.
Yes, it became a trend.
Trend?
Mm-hmm.
How about tight necklace around the neck? Did Jeffrey start that as well?
To our neighborhood, or like,
Anyway, did you notice that he started to wear tight necklaces?
I noticed his stuff started getting tight. Yes.
And did you notice that other people again follow that trend?
Objection, speculation.
I sustained the question.
He asked if he noticed.
Whether other people
This is not
Whether
speculation.
other people, that's speculation.
Did you notice other people wearing tight necklaces after Jeffrey started them?
I noticed other people's things starting to get tight too.
And it would be fair to say that Jeffrey was being watched and he became a trendsetter, to use your word.
objection, compound, and speculation.
I sustained the question.
Do you know whether people followed what Jeffrey was wearing, singing about?
Objection, speculation.
Sustained.
Did people start dressing like Jeffrey?
Objection,
That's.
You might want to just ask a question before that. So,
Do you know whether after Jeffrey started to wear certain fashion, other people started to? Do you know this?
I don't know exactly why they did it, but I started seeing similarities in what he was doing and what other people were doing.
And when you first met Jeffrey in 2007, years, like you said before, what was he called? What was the typical name that you called him and people called him?
Little Jeff.
And do you know what his father's name is?
Yes.
Tell the ladies and gentlemen the truth.
Big Jeff.
Now, talk about Jeffrey wearing tight jeans. Do you know, don't speculate, do you know whether Jeffrey got any criticism? That means, did people go against him for wearing tight jeans, if you know?
Yes.
And tell us about that. What did people do?
Um,
You're aware.
I'm aware that they was accusing him of being gay.
Wow. They was accusing him of being gay. Lil Jeff, son of Big Jeff, that wears the skinny pants, the skinny jeans before skinny jeans were popular. He was the trendsetter that got that started. But before he started the trend, the dudes on the avenue, dudes from the hood, dudes over in Cleveland Avenue was like, yo, that's gay, B. You gay. So how do you go from being gay to being a gangbanger?
Gangbanger. That doesn't match, does it?
Right. That's the point Steele was making today.
Well, gay people can't be in a gang.
Wait, the producer said gay people can't be in a gang. I guess they can.
They can, but they're not going to be trying to bash anybody. I've never seen anybody that's gay trying to bash somebody. I don't know. I'm
Right.
being biased.
Look, the point is,
I don't see gay. Well, I don't know. I just don't see that.
listen, there's different. We understand that the gay LGBTQA IA, is it more now? Okay. There's a whole lot of ranges of possibilities in that community right now. And I'm sure there are some gangbanging, thugged out gay guys because, you know, a lot of times in the jails, they partake in these type of activities. However, I think the point that Steele was going for was like, listen, guys, he's totally, look, he's gay. People think he's gay. He's not gay. He's not, people thought he was gay. How can he be gay and people think he's gay? He's got a reputation for being gay. And all of a sudden he turns into like this big gangbanger. It's fake. That's if you were starting off in your neighborhood and people knew you as some little weasel kid nerd. And all of a sudden you put out a record talking about you know, you got the gat and the blicky and everything else. People look at you like, bro, you used to wear so you are not that person. That's what Steele was doing today. I think he did.
I don't think he was trying to just push to him being gay type of thing.
No. He wasn't saying that. He was saying,
wait a minute, hold up.
No, I'm not. Listen, no, I'm not saying that he was pushing that he was gay. I'm saying that he was taking the negative things that people used to say about him, undermining his masculinity in the sense of saying, oh, look at you wearing them skinny ass jeans. That's gay, bro. To say, how does a person go from wearing these skinny ass jeans, being called Little Jeff, to all of a sudden he's running a criminal enterprise and he's a gangbanger, you know, calling hits. That's what Steele was trying to say. Not to say that his client was gay, but to say that the perception of his client was somebody who was soft, somebody who was a fashion trendsetter, someone who was, you know, to some extent, you know, like a neighborhood pipsqueak. His dad was Big Jeff. He was Little Jeff. He wasn't anybody to be intimidating anybody in the neighborhood. He wasn't anybody people were afraid of. He didn't run some major operation. That was the point. What's some feedback, guys? What y'all think? Give me some comments on the screen. Marketing. That's a word. I think it is. Y'all need to realize out here, right? He was trying to show whatever trend he started, it brought on a lot more followers, and that was the end result, not being head of a gang. Exactly.
And then he also mentioned about how people was having the tattoo of the YSL pictures of him on their bodies and things like that. And not because of a gang, because he was a trendsetter. He's a celebrity and people wanted to be like him type of thing.
Yeah. The title should be, why the hell am I still on the Yes, Teresa.
That's what you want, Teresa.
Why the hell am I still on this witness stand? Please, could y'all free tick? Let my people go. Please let that man off the damn stand. He doesn't drink so much water. I'm just afraid for him. He don't get water poisoning. I'm just saying this, and I'm like, I was thinking about him. I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna have a break over the weekend. You know, hopefully he can refresh. I just think about people's brains when they have to come from all of this and like what they're dealing with at home. You know, because after all of the stand stuff, he's dealing with people probably making statements about him on social media, we clowning, talking about, you know, how many times he sipped his drink and the faces he's making. You know, he's got kids. You know, he's got family. He's trying to work. They don't pay him to be at the court 5 days. How long he's been there since last week, Thursday?
Wednesday.
He ain't getting paid. He don't get paid to be at the court this long. You get a plea bargain to get out of jail. You don't get to be paid. So his family is still in need. And unfortunately, he's being interrogated this long. More comments. So Tick
Do
said,
you think he's gonna end up losing his job?
girl, well, who? First of all, the employers are like, I didn't even know you was involved in none of this. I don't want you here.
Exactly.
Right? They don't, this is a very public trial. They look and see him, and he of course he probably didn't promote on his application that he was doing all of this gang banging and all of these different crimes. And you want to promote the good things. In some extent, I did my crime. I'm just gonna, in the last 7 years, have you been involved? They ask that question sometimes. He's probably like, no, I've been clean, I've been good. And now everybody,
they're gonna revoke his CDL license,
right?
Well, that's
right? They're gonna be like, wait, if they could take down Jonathan Majors for some craziness, they trying to take Tick down. Like, bro, how's he supposed to get a fair trial if 80% of the questions in your defense are sustained? Bruh, we stopped counting at 32 sustained.
Yeah,
right?
I stopped counting too, y'all. I stopped counting because it's like, this is a little bit too much.
You heard him just now in the little clip we had. The poor man could barely talk. She was like, objection, general, overbroad, irrelevant. That was like speculation. What was that one? Go back on that last one. What was that last comment? Yeah, I mean, it was a whole lot in there. Like Tick said, he's like trying to keep up with it. Am I supposed to talk? Am I supposed to respond? I don't even know.
He said he got confused every time they do that objection. He don't know what to say. He don't know what to go in.
Okay, so they one cool piece says no on the CDL unless he has a dirty test. Okay, so hopefully his CDL, but that don't mean nobody gonna give him no job.
He said he stopped smoking, he stopped drinking. So
listen, y'all trucking companies, Tick is clean, okay? He just trying to move on with his life. He got drawn into all of this from some pep stuff he did in the past. He trying to move on. He had on a nice shirt today. On top of this is the shirt he ever did too.
He had a sweatsuit.
Yeah, he had a sweat. Okay,
a sweat hoodie.
Hoodie with a little undershirt underneath. He looked like he, Was the jury taking a lot of notes today?
Oh, child, let me just tell y'all the jury.
Talk about it.
Okay, let me just tell. There was one jury in the back with the thing on. I'm not even gonna say no because they might be looking. I ain't gonna say nothing. One jury was like just rocking. And another jury was cold. The other jury kept shaking the head every time Love was like, sustain. I mean, not sustain. Objection. They were like, I saw face move. I saw face confused faces. And then the music came on, y'all.
I know. What was that? Oh, the Push and P music? When they put Push and P on?
Music. And some people just bought that. I was like, look at them. And then Jeffrey smiled. A couple of them was nodding their head. It's like, okay, there's some movement in here, some happy feeling up in this place. So that was a good moment. That was a good moment.
Listen, we know Push and P was it's crazy how they went from this pinnacle where they were to hitting this place where they are. They were at the point of like Push and P was every marketing brand company was trying to be a part of it. It was being said everywhere. I think they were on some late night shows and everybody was trying to figure out what Push and P was. So yeah, they was jamming. They were really, and it's funny because Steele, he's a smart cookie, which we all know because, Thug picked him and we know he's got a reputation as well. He knows what he's doing. He put that song on for a purpose. It was Steele that put that song on, to remind people, hey, pushing positivity. You see that? That's a P. Yeah, he says all about positivity. So he's definitely shaping a narrative that his client is positive and that, yes, he does know some people who do crimes like Tick, but he is only trying to help those people. And certainly he is not involved in any of the crap they do. He's basically trying to help them to get out of that scenario and be a part of his community. Get some more comments.
The thing that was more, a lot of the emphasis was he was trying to help his friend no longer do what they been doing. There's a better life. There's a better way for them doing. You get to see what the life I'm living. You can have it too. That's why he allowed them to come on those private jet flights and things like this, so they can experience some of that stuff, so they will not have that desire just to do the crime, but to do something that's going to be more productive in society. That's what I took out of it. This is just.
Wait, why you, Kenzie? Kenzie said, Miss Love better not wear that zip down skirt again tomorrow.
Kenzie, she got a dress that zip up and a skirt. Kenzie, stop
It's
that.
the same color? It's the same color?
It's different color.
But Kenzie talking about the one she wore today. Obviously, she's been on repeat mode.
Oh,
Speaking of fashion.
Kenzie.
Listen, we here for the fashion too, okay? Speaking of fashion, was Mariah, our dear, there?
She was there, but she came a little late. And the time was short. And so she had a beautiful jacket on, y'all, a beautiful jacket. But we were in the hallway. I'm not allowed to take pictures in the hallway. So I did not take a picture in the hallway. And when normally when she's there and I can take a picture of her in the morning, she had a pair of big blocky shoes. Couldn't take a picture today. So I apologize, guys. Sorry, no fashion for us today.
That's a big L.
It's a big L because okay, you gotta remember. We were supposed to start at 9:30.
Correct.
Right? We didn't start till what time?
I felt like it was almost 10:30, 11 o'clock. Like it was really late today.
Exactly. Almost 11 o'clock, and we were gone by 1:30. So it was not much time for us to do anything.
And didn't he say we was going to have a full day today?
No.
Originally
it's a half a day today, half a day tomorrow. It was a full day Tuesday, but Tuesday we didn't have court because one of the attorneys was sick.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we miss Mariah's outfit. You tell her to put that on repeat for us. We want to see. We want to see what she's wearing. All right. So what else? Do we have any question of the day? Listen, I tell you, we are trying to get our being away on break for the last couple of weeks because of the trial being off. Our momentum's up, but we're trying to put our things back in place. Question of the day. How do we get back? How do people answer the question of the day?
Wait, can I bring in something?
Yeah, go ahead. Bring in something. What you want to bring in?
You heard about with the district attorney?
What?
The district attorney, Fannie Willis. There was a motion put in regarding to her inappropriate relationship with the special prosecutor.
What? Fannie?
Yeah, and people are speculating that if it's going to have an effect on the cases, the RICO cases that's going on.
What? Okay. So wait, why would that though? Because
it wouldn't, but it's just like if that
scandal.
Yeah, scandalous. Yeah.
Scandal. Fannie, listen, Fannie cute.
How it happened. Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm gossiping, but it's just,
we just talking about what we've understood as in professional contexts. Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you, it's all in document. Allegedly. Listen, it was because the special prosecutor is a married man. Now, listen, y'all. He filed for divorce right after he got the contract. Right before he got the contract or after the contract, he filed for
with the state of Atlanta, with the state of Georgia,
and he got the position. He was making almost $1 million on the case itself, right? But listen, how they found out is Fannie has been subpoenaed in the divorce proceeding.
What?
Because the person that was delivering the mail gave it to the assistant to Fannie, and I guess somebody must have leaked it from the office, and all of a sudden they blew up and started digging in and finding stuff. Them going on cruises together and all this kind of stuff. It's a lot of mess.
Wait, producer, can you get what's that man's name? We want a picture. What's the man's name?
Nathan Wade.
Nathan Wade. Get us a picture of Nathan Wade, special prosecutor for Virginia, for Atlanta, producer, and put that up there. We want to see what he looked like. Now, Fannie, she's a good looking girl. You know what I'm saying? She got her, she got her position. You know what I'm saying? She got her, I'm sure she making her money. You know what I'm saying? She out there trying those big cases, so we're not going to hold nothing against the sister. I mean, listen, I feel like a little reaching with this particular trial, but I feel like she's doing the things you got to do with Trump. That I think is definitely on the right
They're
track.
doing all kind of crazy straws now to try to. I mean that, but they say it's not going to affect the case because what they're going to do is change it over to another jurisdiction, and they're still going to have the case. Period.
Yeah, I don't really see how that would affect this particular case because there's no conflict of interest here at all. Producer, did you get that record?
It's conflict of interest. You give the guy the job to be the special prosecutor.
Well, it is, but it doesn't necessarily impact the case that we're talking about, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's
Yeah.
but it's a problem because other people could have had that job.
Make that bigger. We can't see that. I need to see that bigger. That's Fanny.
Oh, why am I here? Hold on.
Is that the guy right there with the gray suit?
Right next to her.
Ooh, he looking at her. We need that closer. Make it closer. I want to see that look he giving her. Can you make that bigger? Oh, you can't get it bigger. Tag on it. All right, he gonna try to get that picture closer. Listen, ooh, he looking up. Look at her. Hey, girl.
He wasn't qualified.
What?
Yeah. And that's why every time the case got ready to go into like a hearing is supposed to be being done, she would show up for that hearing and talk in place of him because he's supposed to be the person that talk at the time.
What? Girls, okay, listen, girls. I know y'all be liking to rate the guys. Okay. He checking out that booty. One cool P. There you go.
In the corner, Koopy.
Okay, a lot of people gonna go to the corner. Let's put some more comments up because I know y'all have stuff to say. No, because he wasn't qualified, right? Well, he was qualified to do something, JC. Obviously. Favors for friends with special benefits. That is a conflict. Listen, that's a whole nother level of friends with benefits, guys. If we talk about friends with benefits, they talk about friends with special benefits. Right? What? Weren't they sitting beside each other in the courtroom and both were cheesing up a storm?
Yeah, you need to get that picture, producer. You need to get that picture.
What picture? Oh, wait.
There is a picture of them sitting together in
Kenzie, that's it. Kenzie goes in the corner. We have to have a corner section specifically for Kenny. Kenzie said, not Fanny pushing P. Oh my God, get that picture. No, Steven, he's getting that picture that you're talking about, I think. You said you can't find it, them cheesed up together. Anyway, my whole thing is that, wait, she married too? Is Fanny married?
I don't know.
Can you look that up, producer? Is Fanny married? I'm trying to figure out whether or not, okay, because obviously he was married and he went to divorce his wife after he got with Fanny. They was trying to be like,
I don't know the detail.
This is, I tell you, the crime and all the sidebar, all the crime and juice together.
This has got another picture.
Yeah, here we go. What's this? Following behind her. Girl, that's what somebody was talking about looking at her booty. That was He's checking out that booty. There you go, one Koopy. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's what he was talking about. Okay, so clearly she was powerful. So what kind of position do you think? He's always in the back. He's the support. But I'm wondering what the power dynamics are in other contexts, if you know what I mean. In other environments, what are the power dynamics that we're talking about? Because Fanny, wow. So that's all the scandal out there. Man, all we just trying to do is do, the legal stuff.
No, trying to commentary here.
Fanny career about to be over for sure. She already gonna lose the big 3 RICO cases. Oh, she brought up and now this affair and her assigning her married lover who was unqualified a case. Lamar, you ain't wrong. I feel so bad because listen, we need our sisters to be in these positions. I mean, I'm still reeling from freaking the Harvard president being dragged out of her position. I swear to God, like, come on, girls, we getting up there, we breaking through the barriers, and then and listen, you better believe that the powers that be have had a role in bringing down Fanny, because like, how else you gonna get her? She ain't scared of y'all.
No, she's
You know what I'm
not.
saying? She ain't scared. So you got to find a way to bring a person like that down. So
But
don't
the
sleep.
thing is, you know you're in that position, right? You know you're in that position. You stay away from having a relationship with people that you're trying to give.
I
Stay
know.
away from. Go to another world. No, you can't even do that because then they'll check the plane ticket and say, "Oh, she went there at the same time he went there."
Right. I'm just saying, producer, is she married? Can you look that up real quick? I'm just saying, where does she?
No, she's divorced. Someone just
She's divorced.
Tall Glass says she's divorced. You know, Tall Glass knows everything.
Tall Glass be looking on all the information.
Hey, Courtney.
What Courtney say? Okay. Courtney said, what happened though? Courtney, you late. Tell Courtney. We're not going to do that.
Oh, okay? Courtney said, oh, she giving community cat.
What happened though? Oh my God. Y'all are not nice tonight. No, we need some lightheartedness. I feel so bad for her. Okay, yes. But like, you know, this was the whole setup. That dude actually might be the setup. You think they're not going to put no fine black man in there to come try to get with her?
No, but
he was popping.
She put him in there. He wasn't in there. She hired him.
But where she hired him from? Where she met him?
That's the question.
I'm just saying he might have just come along. You know, when people trying to plant stuff.
Yeah, you got to how long he known her. When did he meet her?
That's what I'm saying. Because what if he just, you know, he just came out of nowhere?
Is he a trumpet? We don't know.
He might a plant. You never know. Listen, I don't believe nothing out here because it seems like as soon as we get up, somebody trying to knock us off our freaking pedestal. So you guys just, hey, we got to support our people. Yes, Fanny, that's scandalous, you know, and I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I think Lamar may be onto something. Daggone it. Fanny, Claudine Gay, Jonathan Majors. God, all of our black people.
Who's Claudine? What happened to Claudine?
The president of Harvard. You heard about that?
Oh, yeah.
Poor girl. All right, y'all.
Gwen said, I feel it's Trump's conspiracy. Timing is odd. If this happened a few years back, remember, he said he was going to get her.
He said he was going to get her. He said he's going to get her. And this, remember, she's been after him since, you know, right after the 2020 election. So it's been
known that he's going to come after her dirty. So you got to keep your house clean.
I know.
You know, you can't leave any dirt in the corner. You got to make sure you pick up the rug and get all that dirt from under there. You know, you got to get all the dirt out.
Oh my!
Come on, you don't think Trump became president?
Well, no, we all know that.
Exactly.
We ain't even gotta say it. I'm not even supporting Fanny because she's using her own people to try to gain political power. Okay, Lamar. I think if anything, he is dump Trump doing. Yeah, I agree. I kind of feel like it.
That's the
because
thing.
Listen, if you think about it, like if her case is, if she gets moved, they're gonna put another prosecutor in there. They're gonna put another person in her place, who essentially can decide whether or not they're gonna continue the cases or not.
Yeah.
Once another person comes in that position, this is the serious part, y'all. For real, this is serious. Once another person is put in that, they decide whether they're going to demote or they're going to continue. They decide. Ooh, this damn Trump. This is serious, y'all. Okay, let's keep an eye on that. What else we got before we wrap up? We got any more videos? We got to get our question of the day back on. Okay, by next week, producer, can you please tell them again how to get the question of the day? I want the question to be, do you believe that the prosecution was abusing tech? I don't know. We're going to put a new question in it. That's how you get the question of the week. Get on video with us. And then somebody last week was asking, what was that dude last week that was like, he wanted to come on a video? He wanted to come on a show. Who was that dude that was like talking about he had all the answers? He was Sway. With all the answers, Sway. Who was that last week that came on here? Sylvia, that was giving us all that fire. We were like, yo, we're going to put you on the show.
I know one was Solutions, something Solutions.
Mm-hmm. We need to get some folks on the show. We want y'all to come on the show.
Something about okay, what was the name of that person?
Yeah, he need to come back because he needs to. You know, we want an antagonist we can get hyped up on here. Anyway, question of the week. That question is going to be posted there. By next week, we're going to have everything moving. It's just the second week in January. Okay, people, we still trying to get everything in motion. I mean, we ain't worse off than Glanville. He's still. I don't even know. Well, actually, no. Next week there's no court. So the week.
No court next week.
The week after, we're gonna have it in order. All right. What else y'all want to talk about? I'm gonna go over the news real quick because this stuff happened.
They just said she's facing RICO. They're gonna be filing an argument that Fannie Willis could be facing RICO charges.
Oh my God, that's so reaching.
Hey, you can't hold these kind of RICO. They do RICO if you walk down the street and all kinds of stuff. So
right, yeah, they just diminishing RICO. I mean, you can get a RICO for freaking tripping out here in Atlanta. Don't do nothing in Atlanta. You gonna get a RICO. Freaking, they just giving them out.
It's true, y'all. We can get RICO for anything around here.
Bro, you better watch your step in the ATL Fulton County. All right. So, in other news, put some more comments up while we talk about the news and everything. Okay, he's gonna please trying to get something for us. Okay, so we talked about that. What is going on with Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert? Talking about he's an unfit father, so that's also going on. The new year's starting off. The news is a slow news period. A lot of people haven't gotten back into their bags yet. Huh? Show me something. She said you want to show us something. Oh.
It doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm aware of the term that you. Yes, I'm aware.
What is the meaning of the term? What's the definition?
It doesn't mean anything to me, but I'm aware of the term.
Is that him blinking?
That's him blinking.
I've heard the term.
How do you understand the term to be used?
Y'all better leave my friend alone. His eyes are dry. What do you expect?
What are y'all doing to him?
His eyes are all dry.
I'm not aware of the term to be used.
Oh my God, y'all are. All right.
Yeah, indicating that a person is a law enforcement or something.
Y'all leave him alone. Leave him alone.
That's not it.
You want to talk about this Paul Wall interview we got coming up?
Whoever like Paul. Wait, y'all in the South? Y'all like Paul Wall? Paul Wall, we got this interview dropping tomorrow with him. Y'all gotta make sure y'all check that out on SOHH.
I would say this, it actually gets diversified because then they bring up Chameleonaire's verse.
What's that?
I would say if you play Chameleonaire's verse, you got to do it on Chameleonaire's beat too, which definitely is a different feel. And then you hear all of J. Cole or anyone else who's done a freestyle.
He's gonna answer.
Wait. He was talking about who did the best verse on Still Tipping. That was the beginning. Y'all missed that part. What else going on out here? What's going on in the court stuff?
Well, let me tell y'all, we did have some fireworks in the court where somebody got into the onto the what do you call it? The Zoom.
Somebody was like free thug.
Free thug. Mistrial. 3 free thug. They got on there a couple of times.
Yo, that's what I heard. It came on there twice when they were closing.
They said it's from somebody out the country. It's not somebody here.
Basically, somebody sharing the damn Zoom link. So Glanville was like, hey, stop sharing the Zoom link. That's what he was talking about. They doing the bombing. Remember in 2020, you be on your Zoom call for work and they be coming on bombing the Zoom call?
Look, the last time they had the naked guy on there, that was back in November 2022. The naked guy came on there into the Zoom.
On the court?
Full naked. fully naked.
Oh my God, that's so crazy. Y'all are wild out here. Y'all want to come up, y'all like free thug. I feel that. Everybody feel it. All right, so unless we got more comments, put some more comments up so we can get this thing going before we get up out of here today, because tomorrow's a new day. We got more coat to do. We're gonna be on at what time? 10, probably 10:30 Glanville time.
Yeah, probably 10.
10:30. We're gonna do live streaming, so come to join in on Infamous Sylvia YouTube, on SOHH TV YouTube, either platform, and join the conversation with people who are like you and who have the same perspective you do. Okay, don't be on. This is an intimate environment we're creating for you to enjoy yourself, and make sure you subscribe
and share so we get more people.
Share the feed. People need to know what's going on. This is good stuff, you know. And like and also make sure you do the Cash App. You see the Cash App right there? See that one? That's the one.
Blessing. Look, and I'm in the courtroom, y'all. I'm in the courtroom.
Yes, talk to her.
In the courtroom.
Yes, she's right there. Getting not today. She didn't get the pictures of the shoes, but she will.
There she go. Mariah,
I was late today.
Mariah, if you're watching today, please, tomorrow, can we get some shoes? Please, Mariah.
Yes, we want to see shoes, Mariah. You are our only help.
Shoes, Mariah.
and you know, we didn't even know that. I didn't even know that Thugs owned that Spider company, the Spider fashion company.
Oh, yeah, I knew it.
I'm glad that he promoting his stuff. He like you. They looking at my outfit.
But let me tell you, everything just like sold out yesterday. They had to reorder new stuff. It's sold out. It was like everybody's going into the website.
I love that. Look at that. He's like, I'm making money even while I'm sitting on trial. I love it. He should just stand up and say, look, I'm sick of this. Is judge gonna have a break? Damn.
Yeah.
Yes, we feel and let him know. You tell him. Do you even get to interact him? Do you see him sometimes in the hallway? They keep him
No. He don't come through the hallway. No, he come through the other side because they coming through as inmates.
But he's going home. He's not on jail.
Oh, you talking about Tick? Oh yeah, I talk to Tick. I mean, I don't talk to him. I just say, hey, I wave to him.
Yeah, you tell him that.
And I sit next to his attorney. His attorney sits next to me. She's probably watching right now. I told her to watch.
Hey, attorney, listen. We here for Tick. Now we may be making fun of his blinking, and of his hair, and of his answers, but it's sort of like when you do that to your little brother. It's love. So tell him that tell him for real. Like, listen, we he like the cousin, the brother, everybody got a Tick in their life. You know what I'm saying? Where you could just see that if situations and circumstances have been different, that they would have had different outcomes. I think that's kind of how we feel about Tick here. All right, folks. So we about to jump off. It's been an hour. And unless there is more, we will see you guys tomorrow, sharp at 10. Make sure you're logged on.
Yeah.
And we will connect again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. You get out early, but you're going to come at 8 though, right?
8. Oh, you're talking about 8 o'clock in the
tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night. Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. Until next time, be the best.
Bye, guys.
All right, y'all. Bye.